Alright, let's see if that fixed anything. We'll look at me while I am loading back in, see if this helps at all. At the very least, it can't have hurt, right? That's my story. Oh, that's my story. I ain't got a witness, and you know I can't prove it. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Ah, no. Good thing we were on me. My password accidentally went into the email account spot. Oops. All right, let's see. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, let's let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Bear, I hope it can be. What is the question? Whether 'tis nobler to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to join the group with my friend the Laughing Bear. All right, ready up. See if my ping gets any better. They don't do dick. I might have heard that one. Just once, I think, but I heard it like yesterday. So, all right, let's see. Let's get ourselves back into some reading while we search Warrior, shall we? The battle had been raging off and on, a broken and disjointed running engagement for the past 20 minutes now, and smoke hung in the still air like white, filmy curtains. But Mech's other electronic senses could see what human eyes could not. The enemy was just ahead now, screened by battle smoke, their 4-mech vanguard well in the lead of the main body. Gold one, crackled over Alex's tactical channel. Lad, what the blazes are you doing? That thick Caledonian burr was Davis McCall, the big, blunt, heavily muscled veteran who was Alex's number 2 in the command lance. Gold 2. This is Gold 1, Alex called back. You've got the unit, Davis. As if Davis McCall hadn't been running things all along, him and the other old hands from the Grey Death Legion. Negative, lad. You didn't need to do this. Alex didn't answer, save to increase the lumbering speed of his archer down the broad, steep-sided gully. He did need to do this. There was no other way. For hours now, the Grey Death Legion, under Alex's temporary command, had been battling for its life. Rebel forces, his warbook program had them pegged as elements of the 4th Sky Guards under the command of General Commandant von Bülow, had caught the Legion at daybreak in Haladon, mauling them severely. Somehow they'd managed to break contact and retreat, but von Bülow had shown an uncharacteristic zeal, doggedly pursuing what was left of the Legion without stopping to rearm or resupply. The general was obviously convinced he had the Legion forces on Glengarry right where he wanted them, and he wasn't about to open his fist and let them slip away. Ah, well, hello, Mr. Tuna.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Push left.
Override
Left side.
engaged.
Charlie 5. Delta 5.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
The ping's sitting in the 100s, so we'll see how that holds out for us. Yeah. I'm gonna have to run for a little bit. I mean, it's 189 at the moment. I'll have to see if it stays lower or whether it decides to go hog wild again.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target
Target
spotted.
acquired.
I gotta get myself up on a rock.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
UAV activated.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
UAV activated.
Target spotted.
Victory.
Destroyed.
Affirmative. Target spotted. Affirmative.
Target.
That guy lost his head and tried rushing
New
in.
target acquired.
Target
And
spotted.
according to the song, only fools rush in.
Yeah,
But
get ready to defend
I
right flank
can
Charlie 5 when you can have
help
shout toward
New
Delta
target
6 to hold them off.
acquired.
Falling in love with you
New target acquired.
like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Looks like we got you coming in from behind us.
Yep.
Target spotted.
But if we just hold this side, we should be in good shape.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
We got enough on the right.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Couple of UAVs over Echo 4 if anybody can bring them down. Thank you.
Affirmative. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target
Ammo
spotted.
at 25%.
Target spotted. Target
New
spotted.
target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Target spot. Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Fuel at 25%. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Override shutdown. Override shutdown.
Target
Target
spotted.
destroyed.
Target spotted.
Target
spotted.
acquired. Heat level critical.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Ammo at 0%.
Target spotted.
Out of ammo.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted.
I'm out of ammo, so I'm just going to sit on their base and get us C-bills.
Enemy base is being captured.
Out of ammo.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted.
And he's got to be out of ammo, too. No, he's still got some.
Enemy base is being captured.
But now he's legged.
Target destroyed.
It felt like my pings were better this time around, so maybe... I mean, I disconnected my Ethernet cable and left it on Wi-Fi, and that actually helps sometimes with my freaking router. It's dumb, but it works. 1 killing blow, 9 kill assists, 1 solo, 2 KMDDs, 992 done. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. Ho! Keanu Reeves broke his leg? Oh, probably. Yeah, by and large, I believe the creative process needs to be done by human beings. Places, but I can never be as creative as I can be. All right, where were we at? Oh, good. Oh, and let's. I saw you were in a missile ice ferret over there, Tuna. I liked it. I figured you were out of ammo just like I was, which is why you went and sat on the base. All right, Discord is back in green and out of red. All right, where was I at? But Alex was determined that the Grey Death Legion would escape. Its secret base in the Glencoe Highlands lay just a few tens of clicks further to the southeast. If they could reach that sanctuary, if they could find just a few precious hours to repair the worst of the damage suffered in the trap at Haladon, Alex could see only one way to slow von Bülow's relentless advance. The Sky Rebel forces must be nearly as spent as the Legion was right now. They must be. The pursuing mech warriors would be tired, and they'd be cautious, despite von Bülow's urgings to press forward and run the Legion's survivors down. All Alex had to do was give them a hard push right where they weren't expecting it. Long-range missiles howled overhead, scrawling white contrails down the Glengarry sky. Explosions thundered in the distance as the Legion rearguard continued trying to break contact. Alex ignored the missiles, ignored the continuing mech lasers. 100 meters in closing. Any moment now. There! Movement! Highlighted by the targeting crosshairs projected onto Alex's HUD by his archers in Instatrack Mark targeting computer. Data cascaded down the right-hand side of the HUD, repeating columns of text flickering across the secondary monitor. The pursuers were light and medium mechs, probably an ad hoc pursuit unit thrown together from the remnants of the enemy's recon and medium lances. A VND-3L, those two alone missing as much as Alex Carlyle's archer, and spread out to left and right were a 35-ton WLF-2 Wolfhound and a 40-ton Assassin, armored monsters confidently closing in for an easy kill. With his archer outmassed more than 2-1, Alex's lone hope was that those four had already suffered combat damage, either in the melee as the Legion rear guard had opened up on them just moments before, or hours ago at Haladon. Zooming in with his archer's long-range optics, he scanned the approaching enemy for signs of damage and was rewarded by the sight of torn and cratered armor. Yes, there was still a chance. The problem was, Alex was already low on LRMs, with just 28 rounds left in his archer's tubes, and one more reload of 12 in reserve. When those were gone, he would have to rely on his lasers, and on the brute force slugging power of his already battered archer. Range and targeting data scrolled down the border of his HUD. Alex pivoted his archer's torso left while maintaining its dead run toward the enemy. Reacting more by instinct than by any certain knowledge of target acquisition, he punched the firing key, triggering a spread of Doom Bud long-range missiles. A dozen contrails scratched curving white lines across the intervening space, the missiles' white-hot motors showing briefly as a cascade of dazzling stars before they slammed home against the Vindicator's upper works. Alex was already shifting targets before his first missile struck, as orange bursts of flame and hurtling bits of scrapped armor exploded from the VND-3's chest and right arm. A second barrage was already shrieking toward the COM-5S, Commando, standing close beside its heavier consort. Doom buds blossomed, their ghastly orange petals unfolding faster than the eye could follow, slamming the Commando back with a jackhammering salvo of blasts high on its chest. For a deadly instant, the battlefield was wreathed in an impenetrable fog of boiling smoke and showering dust. Alex heard the dull chunk of a Doombud magazine slamming home in his archer's right torso launcher, and the wink of red, glowing discreets told him he'd just loaded his last 12 LRMs. No matter. Alex Carlyle was caught now in battlefield madness, a wild and unreasoning berserker's lust that drove him on, unthinking, heedless of the enemy's greater numbers or his own mech's weakness. He heard a full-throated scream of pure, raw fury sounding over his neurohelmet's comm receivers, and it was seconds before he recognized the shriek as his own war cry. Continuing his wild charge, he crashed at full speed into the battered Commando with a mighty clash of steel on ringing steel. The Commando, outweighed almost 3-1 by the Legion Archer, hit the ground flat on its back with a jolting crash, its fall throwing up a pall of roiling dust. Alex paused, triggering a third missile barrage, clearing the last of his right side tubes with a point-blank volley into the assassin advancing from the right, before slamming one huge armored foot down onto the Commando's torso. Flames spurted from ruptured seams as short-ranged missiles stored within the mech's hull detonated, the first blast of a rippling chain reaction of flashing, thundering detonations that threatened to knock Alex down as well. He spun sharply right, recovering his balance on expertly flexing knees, unloading a pair of laser bursts into the assassin as he moved. The assassin, its right arm already badly damaged, seemed to crumple in that withering salvo of coherent light. Its right arm, the one mounting a Magna 400P medium pulse laser, was torn wide open from elbow to shoulder. Internal wiring and power feeds sparked and flashed in a cascade of short circuits as the arm went dead, dangling uselessly by the mech's side as the target damage readout on Alex's primary monitor showed complete power failure to its actuators. Laser fire struck the Archer from behind, but Alex ignored the attack, loosing another barrage into the assassin already in his sights. The assassin went into a crouch, and Alex's readouts showed a sudden buildup of power. The assassin pilot was readying for a jump. Lumbering forward, Alex triggered a final volley of lasers at point-blank range, slashing through the assassin's already mangled armor. Closing into touching distance, his archer's steel fist rising high overhead, he brought the arm down in a hammer blow that connected with the assassin's back and armored left shoulder with an ear-tearing shriek of tortured metal. The assassin tried to respond with a left-armed swing of his own, clumsy and badly timed. Alex blocked it, then smashed his right fist into the other mech's torso. Stricken, the assassin dropped to hands and knees as though in submission before the blind and battle-maddened fury of the rampaging Archer. Damn them Carlisle boys. They get themselves a little crazy up in here. Up in here, up in here.
Up in here. I'm about to lose my mind.
I'm about to go all out up in here.
We've got Mighty Quinn on our side. Boy,
All right.
come on. We know how to go.
Reactor online.
You can stare at me? Okay,
Sensors online.
I am just going to stare at you.
Online.
I can game from the woods.
All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
password.
25%.
Yep.
Do not let the enemy keep it up.
Yep, what?
Fuel at 25%.
I had to redo my firing group.
Yes.
Target spotted.
Bravo, bravo. Nice one.
Target spotted.
With your ribbon mech going very fast, just what you're crawling on.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Your locks if you can. Headed over towards Echo 6.
Will be flanked by.
I mean, is our team scared of the circle? I mean, I'm good to hold it, but
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
we got several coming down the 4 line down that alley. If anybody can shoot in on them.
UAV activated. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Fuel at 25%. New target acquired.
Yeah, I just got fucking hammered.
Destroyed. Fuel at 0%.
I've lost 2 of my 4
New
weapons.
target acquired. New target acquired. Center torso critical damage. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Enemy forces are halfway there.
Red flag critical damage. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Ammo at 25%. UAV activated. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Critical. Override shutdown.
Thank God somebody finally turned around and paid attention to that guy. Yeah, I love dumb but working mechs. They're fun.
Percent. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target
Target spotted.
acquired. New target acquired. Left destroyed. Left arm critical damage. Heat level critical. New target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Overall objective. Fuel at 25%. Right leg.
Get through here.
Yeah, I still did 400 and something damage.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Direwolf is hurt over here. Echo 5.
Destroyed. Torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed.
Direwolf is one touch. One touch. Back is open. There you go. He's at Echo 4 outside the fountain. Dude, you gotta lead him.
Target destroyed.
Warriors, you have taken the target.
This guy shot a lot.
In battle.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Well, you got him.
Yay.
Nice match, all. I somehow managed to get arrows up still. I didn't expect it, but I got it.
Yeah, an equal sign.
Yeah, Tuna, I just love when people come in and try to backseat drive me. It's just my favorite thing in the world. Especially because they normally try to do it when like you're the last one left alive and you're like, I've survived this long. Don't you think I know what I'm doing? You know, it's the little things in my life. Before Alex could finish the job, more laser bolts slammed into the archer from the rear. Others narrowly missed his mech and burned away bits of the stricken assassin instead, so closely were the two mechs engaged. Alex pivoted hard, pushing away from the fallen assassin. The Wolfhound was 50 meters away, the large Cyclops 12 laser in its right arm loosing a dazzling beam that slashed high across the archer's chest. Alex's heat levels, already high after his long run to meet the rebel vanguard, soared at the raw caress of the laser. Ignoring the warning discreet flashing across his instrumentation, he triggered his last 12 missiles, hurling them in a close-packed swarm straight into the Wolfhound's center of mass. Explosions flared, white-hot flashes of vaporized metal and hurtling bits of shrapnel. Alex followed up with a salvo of laser fire, snapping off shot after shot after shot before turning once more, this time to deal with the rebel Vindicator. The last of Alex's luck, like the effects of surprise won by his suicidal dash into the enemy formation, was very nearly used up. At 45 tons, the Vindy was the heaviest of his four opponents and arguably the most dangerous. He'd hoped to knock it down a notch or two earlier on, but the lighter rebel mechs had blocked him. And now the Vindicator was raising its massive Warrior particle projection cannon.
PPC.
Yes.
All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
So it feels like my ping has gotten better at least. Maybe not perfect still, but better.
That's F10 or F9.
F9. Although my Apple Watch keeps on yelling at me because even though I'm sitting down and haven't moved, my heart rate keeps on soaring over 120 beats per minute.
Getting a workout.
I mean, certainly not what you want your heart to necessarily be doing when you're sitting. I mean, obviously there's some adrenaline-packed matches in here, but...
Target spotted.
Grand Summoner.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Need assistance.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Very heavy push on the F line.
Base is being captured. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Need assistance.
UAV activated.
Got a stealth mech moving around the golf line.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Target destroyed.
Stone Rhino, to your right, there is a stealth mech over here attacking.
At 25%.
Target spotted.
Like Golf 4?
Yes.
Base is
I
being
can't
captured.
target him because I'm all missiles.
Spotted.
Oh, fuck.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Left leg critical damage.
Sneaky.
Right leg critical damage. Override shutdown.
Well, there's the stealth right next to you.
Mm-hmm. And I can't do anything about him.
5%.
I'll be quiet.
No, I'm just letting you know I can't do anything about him.
New target acquired. Base is being captured. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Because with only the ATMs, if they do not come out of stealth, I mean, I can dumb fire at him, and I did, and I hit that guy earlier, but there's nothing I can do about that
Damage.
guy if he just runs up on me.
Yeah. Looks like they're on our base.
Mm-hmm.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Wow. 1v7, and they decided to win it with a base rush.
Yeah.
$727 damage done, and I only got an equals. Second highest damage on our side, second highest damage in the match, and still somehow only an equals.
Wow. Need to look at something here quick. My heat. Oh, no wonder. Where did I put it? Out of space.
Let's try switch now. It was extremely close range for a PPC. Possibly too close. Alex lunged to the side, hoping to sidestep the deadly weapon's aim, but the archer was too big, too slow, too battered by earlier damage. A searing blue-white bolt of ball lightning burned into his empty left missile rack, vaporizing the hatch shredding electronics and circuit relays like tissue. The blast sent an electromagnetic pulse surging through the Archer's primary feeds and power couplings. Blue sparks curled and twisted off his outside the excess charge grounded itself in jaggedly forked bolts of lightning. Warning! Warning! A computer's voice sounded in the cockpit. Major damage to primary coils and power feed. Major damage to relay circuits. Shutdown imminent. Shutdown. Reflexively, savagely, Alex slapped the shutdown override and manually engaged his backup relay net, buying himself how much time? Seconds? As much as a minute? The damage was bad. The heat buildup deadly. Words written in flame red LED alphanumeric scrolled across his HUD, recommending that he eject. He loosed 4 laser bolts in rapid-fire succession squarely into the Vindicator at close range, took 2 unsteady steps forward, and triggered 4 blasts more. Clumsily, the Vindy tried to swivel its head, bringing its single medium laser to bear, but Alex circled right, sidestepping, forcing the Vindicator to rotate its torso, then its entire body, in an attempt to track the Archer. And all the while, Alex was slamming bolt after bolt of coherent light home, ripping away whole slabs of armor, smashing the exposed cylinder of the laser mounted on the side of the helmet-like head, bearing down on scabbed and heat-blackened strips and plates on the enemy mech side and legs where it had taken hits earlier and must already be weakened. The Wolfhound's lasers fired from behind, and Alex's right knee buckled, sending his combat machine crashing full length to the ground. The jolt slammed Alex so hard that his vision went red for an instant, and the concussion nearly knocked him senseless, despite the padded harness anchoring him in his cockpit seat. Rolling, he tried to raise the mech, but both the Wolfhound and the Vindicator were closing in now, confident of a kill. Missiles streaked in from the left, exploding against the Vindicator's leg and torso armor. For the briefest of instants, Alex thought that one of his foes had accidentally read. Friendly fire was always a deadly and terrifying possibility in a close-in dust-up like this one. Swinging his torso left as he levered into a sitting position, he was startled to see the billowing dust cloud and flaring plasma jets of a Shadowhawk. One of his Shadowhawks. Which meant it was either Sergeant Probst or Alex! A familiar voice, young and adrenaline-edged, called over the Legion's tactical channel. Alex, what in the name of Blake are you doing? Oh, that's a good question.
2 disconnects on the other side. Pill Rider and Khan.
Con!
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems.
Override engaged.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Oh, look, high heart rate. Well, we got at least 3 assault mechs going up on the F-line, so I am not going to go up there. Even though I'm in my gauzy night gear now.
We went Fox 4.
Well, I went down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy
Fox
water
3 now.
meant to me.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted.
Well, I learned how to swim, and I learned who I was.
New target.
A lot about living and a little about bugs.
Artillery
Yeah,
strike.
let's put the camera first.
They're all coming up.
New
I'm gonna
target
dream in
acquired.
F3.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
We got a stealth mech, Fox 3.
Yeah, I'm on open target. Come on. Missiles everywhere. I'm gonna die. Five damage.
Target spotted.
Stealth mech is dead. My Gauss rifle. Killed him on the second.
Artillery strike online. New target acquired. Artillery strike online.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Be right back.
Okay.
25%. Do not let the enemy keep it up.
Artillery strike online.
Fucking circle, guys. Circle. Shit.
I've heard of a circle jerk, but not a circle shit.
Thank you.
Target acquired.
Need
The
assistance.
Katie coming.
Target spotted.
Right side torso.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Little help is it.
Alpha.
Critical damage. Weapon explosion.
We're watching it, Hunch.
Left torso critical damage.
Behind the rock.
Why our big guys up there have not pushed into them? I don't know. They're just all like sitting
Target
back.
acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
We have like a crap ton of weight up there, and they're just like, nah, we're not going to worry about that.
Get over your header. You get shot in the back.
New target acquired.
Echo.
Yeah, he's behind the wall.
Which also gave the opportunity for anybody that wasn't on the ledge to just
New
get
target
slaughtered.
Right behind this wall here. Very good.
Target spotted.
Foxtrot 3.
Target spotted.
Let's push Fox 4.
There's a stone rhino with them. There's a stone
Target
rhino and
destroyed.
another assault.
New target
Thank you.
acquired.
Oh shit, I ain't pushing that. He's gonna be stuck.
There's 4 of them at Foxtrot 4.
Target
Chase
spotted.
coming around.
Little shy of the 44-yard line. 4th and 1.
That was entirely incoherent.
UAV.
Target spotted.
Here they come.
New target acquired.
We got to get ready for this
Three
push.
rhinos and a marauder? Hey, sir.
Okay.
You guys drop.
Target destroyed.
I got it, Hunchy. Start watching Fox 4.
I'm gonna stay
that
here.
circle.
Yo, hoist the colors.
Just staying there.
Edge of the circle, echo 3, echo 4. I'm gonna go to F4 and die, guys. Pick them off when I get done.
Held the zone for 25
I'm coming with you. Let's go. You kill.
Stolen rifles just falling apart.
Target spotted.
All right.
Oh yeah, Tuna.
That worked out.
I don't know what our assault mechs were doing up there.
Get out of the circle. Last one's a disco
Oh yeah,
space.
your guys has sat there. Mine all sat in F3 and did nothing. We had multiple assault mechs that just sat there and just let your guys over in F4 rain down on those of us in that were not on the ledge. It was just a dumb match.
You're
What was
just
the
standing there.
TK that guy? Get it to kill. Oh, motherfucker.
It was only called for like 30 seconds before it ended, and the dude did laps in the middle.
They just missed him, too.
That was a nice push there, Chronic.
I still got an equals. 280 damage. Got an equals.
I'm switching up next. I've had enough of this one.
That dude.
Yeah, that little flea that I took out did all of 95 points of damage.
Oh,
Like I said, my first Gauss shot took off his leg. My second Gauss shot took off his him.
yep.
All right, after this next match, we'll open some loot bags and some supply caches. Because I have 100 unopened supply caches. I have lots of loot bags. So all things to be done after this next match. Yo. Yo. Hoist the colors dry. Let me check something. What do you mean, Tuna? By the fact that they added a railgun as a pay-to-win weapon to add to the meta? Say it isn't so.
More money, more money, more money.
Mo money, mo problems. Because when you got mo money, then you got to deal with Larry and Curly.
Yeah, well, I got no money instead of mo money.
Oh, look, we get to fight HHOD.
Oh, I'm so happy.
And let's see, if Gator Bader is in the same thing that he was last time, he'll be in Pay to Win Mech. And it will be time to shoot him in the face.
Vorpal cheese.
Yes, a vorpal cheese.
End of the destroyer. Dat mofo. Oh, Silent Destructor on the other side.
Like I said, HHOD is on the other side.
Well, fuck that.
Oh, I am 100% certain, and I won't get off my soapbox about it, Tuna, about the fact that the railgun is 100% a pay-to-win weapon. Meaning that you had to pay cash to get a specific weapon that only goes on mechs that you had to pay cash for. Everything else has been mechs, but they use the same weapons as everybody else. The railgun, though.
Sensors online. Weapons
You have
online.
one?
Nope.
All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
I have no intention on supporting pay to win. It was always one of my happiest things about this game that I could drop in at any point in time as a brand new player, and the only defining measure was really skill. Because I could buy any weapon at any time. You can't anymore. You have to pay cash to get those specific weapons.
Play a game called Crossout, pay to win too.
A lot of them are that way, and it's why
free to play.
Well, and it is free to play. This game is free to play. Pay to win means that you have the ability to pay cash to get an unfair advantage. And that is exactly what happens here.
Artillery strike.
And it's why I liked MWO so much for so long. I'm not a big fan of PvP games because so many of them are pay to win. If you've got the money, you can just go ahead and take out anybody. Doesn't matter their skill level because exactly.
Is War Thunder pay to win?
Target spotted.
I don't know. I've never played it.
Target spotted.
We got people out on the island.
Target spotted.
We got several out on the island.
Yeah, you've got a
Target spotted.
railgun out there. Just gave it a little.
Target spotted. Target
Artillery
spotted.
strike online.
Target spotted.
We've got two railguns on the island.
Just keep the buildings between us and them.
Need assistance.
You in the tunnel?
Coming in to help out. She was spot 3 assault, I mean, middle up.
Full left.
I'm under intermediate.
cooks in the kitchen.
They're pushing out the end of the tunnel. Like Delta 6 end.
Fucking real guns. Let me get out of here.
Target spotted.
There's a bot behind us and whatever.
Artillery strike activated.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
I'm blasting the hell out of him with that arty strike.
Spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, Stone Rhino, I turned that dude around for you. Come in.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Gauss ammo destroyed.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Causing critical damage. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. Destroyed. Gauss ammo destroyed. Intertorso critical
Maybe that's special.
artillery strike.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Need assistance.
You carrying the carpet dog?
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
They're hiding in the tunnel from
Beta is down.
Hey, thanks for the lurk, Tuna. Hey, Alos.
Artillery strike activated.
Target spotted.
Oh yeah, the railgun. I've been in 2 matches with 2 of the people that are sitting there and just sitting at a distance and fucking using the railguns, at long range to just snipe off at people. And the railgun is 100% a pay-to-win weapon.
Destroyed. Center torso critical damage. Left arm destroyed. ER large laser destroyed.
100%. Yeah, I haven't gotten off my soapbox about it since they put that thing in forever ago. Because they put in mechs that you had to pay cash for. So be it. But they use the same weapons as everybody else. When you start putting in weapon systems that you can only pay cash for, you've 100% moved into pay to win. 100% moved into it. And I think if they put in another pay to win weapon, I will be done with this game and I will leave it. I'm saying it right now. I will be done and I'll go find something else. I mean, if you want to put in a weapon that everybody can use, okay. But if you're going to make me pay cash to get a specific weapon that's OP, I will be done with the game. See, I knew that they were putting the arrows. And like I said, if they are cash to get them, then I will be done. Oh yeah, I was going to do that. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. It's time to open loot bags. It's time to open supply caches. You'll have to send me over what the heck that is. Supply cache. All right, so I've got 61 common supply caches, 23 uncommon, 15 rare, and 1 ultra rare. So let's start with a common, shall we? I wish it would just let me push them all at once. There's going to be nothing good out of these common ones anyways. A missile decal. Yeah. I have no issues with you, Vagabond Zebra. I have an issue with the fact that the game has put pay-to-win weapons in here. A weapon that can only be purchased with cash gives me an issue. Mechs always use the same weapons. If you purchased a mech, you could use the weapon. But when you have weapons that can only be used with cash money purchases, I have an issue with that. And it's MWO going down the road of pay-to-win games that nobody ends up wanting to play. It's been nerfed twice already, and they put this OP weapon on one of the strongest mechs in the game. It's ridiculous. And I don't begrudge a company wanting to earn money, but one of the reasons I like the PvP in this game is that I could walk in tomorrow, spend no cash, pick up a mech, and be competitive as long as my skill level is there. So many supply caches, so many supply caches. All these C-bills and decals and Pentagon decal. So many things, so many things. I didn't have the Steiner decal, really? All of them supply caches. All right, now 23 uncommon. We'll go a little bit slower through these ones because there might be good stuff. I doubt it, but targeting computers, decals, lasers, AMS. Flamer, streak, SRM, triangle decal. Flamer, streak, LRM, triangle decal. I love the adding in elementals. I got the letter K. This MechWarrior game brought to you by the letter K, the lips decal. A ghoul decal. That's a duplicate. A jump jet? Oh my god. Yttrium. Chiorita. That sounds kind of fun. The flag. I'm getting all these duplicate. Because what I needed were, 50,000 more C-bills. Lots of duplicate decals on that. Now the rare. AMS, PPC, a Steiner banner cockpit item. Narc, laser, PPC, Kurita Dreamcatcher. Kurita banner cockpit item. Peace necklace cockpit item. Because that's what we want. FRR Dreamcatcher. Now, what is it that Peacemaker says? Peace is my ideal, and I'll kill anybody to achieve it. Is that what it is? Something like that. Dog tag cockpit item. Gift boxes. More peace. More peace. A lump of coal. Liao. Merrick. Merrick. Liao. Lots of dream catchers. They want me to fall asleep in my mech. All right, one last one. Ultra rare supply cache. Standard engine, Davian Dreamcatcher, Harlock's Warriors decal, and 10,000 GXP, because that's what I needed. More GXP. Alright, supply cache is done. Now, let's get ourselves over to MWO Mercs. Let's log on in. And where? Tell me where. There we go. Click for loot bags. So let's bring that on over. Bring this over here. Let's. All right. So pick a prize. Pick a prize. So let's see. What's my pick a prize on this one? Ooh, 50 GSP. That's all my choices. Ooh, 100 GSP. That's all my choices. And now, let's see. What is it? Select champions and a mech bay. What do I want from here? Any recommendations, everybody? Any recommendations? What should I pick up as a champion mech?
I'm looking at that myself.
How about... I'm trying to think of something I don't have. I don't know that I have an awesome, so why don't I take the awesome? I might have an awesome, but
Is that?
I don't know. Awesome 9M. Redeem. And now a hero mech.
Let's think.
And you know what I'm going to take? Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. I'm going to take the Apache just because I give Vega so much crap about planes not being allowed in the game. So I'll take the Apache. All right, let's go back for a moment. And let's write down some numbers, shall we? So we've got 42612 MC. We've got 132120565 C-bills. Yeah, but they shouldn't. They don't belong in this game. Let's see. GXP 127647. GXP. How about GSP? Let's go find out. Oops. Skills. Add GSP. All right. Oh, is that it? 10902 GSP. Oh, I would too. All right. And then I have 0 days of premium time, so that one will be easy. All right, so there we go with those numbers. Now let's go redeem. And I like the fact that they added the redeem all. It does make me happy. So 400 loot bags. We're redeeming all. Redeeming all. So yeah, lots of GSP, MC, premium time. Cockpit hanging sacred or scared pumpkin. The jack-o'-lantern warhorn, a smiling pumpkin. A stitched pumpkin. There's lots of pumpkins. Skulls, premium time, C-bills, MC. A chandelier. Because that's exactly what I would put in my mech. A chandelier. More premium time. These are only 1 day premium times, but I think that's what it normally is, right? C-bills, MC,
Time, yeah.
GSP, GXP. Did I see GXP? I see a lot of GSP. I don't know if I've seen any GXP, really. So, your regular stuff. A nuke pumpkin! So now that those have been redeemed, we'll come over and we go back to the mech lab. We go to the loadout. We enter the testing grounds. We go to Tourmaline Desert. We go and kill an Atlas because you drop right next to the Atlas.
Target acquired.
And you target it in the eye.
Hot damn!
2 shots to kill the Atlas. Hit it nowhere else. And now we quit the match. And it will redeem. Redeem, my pretties. Redeem. Redeem. Redeem.
He-Man. Do I have that one? I do not have that one. Yeah, what will this take? Live energy. AMS. Rotary auto cannon. ROF, what's ROF stand for?
And it still redeems. It continues to redeem. It is redeeming items. Whilst it redeems. Why don't we... Oh, there we go. It came up. Lots and lots of things, lots and lots of things. Lots of MC, C-bills, GSP. Premium time. Consumables, cockpit items, an Apache, and an awesome. All right, let's see where the numbers compare now, shall we? So we had 42,612 MC. And now I have 45,282. So we got about... was about 200 and or 2,600 right about of MC. C-bills, yeah, let's call it is that it? I didn't even get a million C-bills, I don't think. 127, 647, yep, not a single GXP. But GSP got 400, just over 400, which is a good couple of mechs to level up. Mr. Laughing Bear. I have a group put back together whenever you're ready to join.
Okay, just give me a second.
Yeah, no rush, because we can get back to some story time. As we get back into the fight. From Alex. "Get clear, Davis," Alex yelled as the Shadowhawk grounded, its legs flexing deeply to absorb the impact. As the enemy mechs turned to face this new and unexpected threat, he brought the archer upright and at the same time pivoted the torso about until his targeting crosshairs slipped across the image of the battered Vindicator. Turned now to expose its profile and rear. Laser light flared. Armor on the Vindicator's side and shoulder exploded in a white haze of metallic vapor. "Damn it, Alex!" Damn it! Alex yelled again. "Davis, get out of there!" But Davis Carlisle Clay was not so easily or casually dismissed. Straightening, the Shadowhawk turned to the left, the long, heavy muzzle of the Imperator Ultra 5 autocannon mounted over the mech's left shoulder, dropping into line with the Vindicator. With a thunderous slam, slam, slam of high-velocity, high-explosive shells, Clay's autocannon barrage walked across the Vindicator's chest and legs, smashing and twisting already damaged armor, tearing, gouging, ripping man-sized chunks free, and hurling them through the smoke-clotted air. Davis Carlisle Clay was Alex Carlisle's number 4 in the Legion's 1st Battalion, 1st Company Command Lance, and his best friend. Young, impulsive, a born warrior, if you could overlook his recklessness, Davis was the son of one of the original MechWarriors recruited into the Grey Death Legion. His name reflected the interweavings of friendship and camaraderie within the Legion. He'd been named for Major Davis McCall, another of the Legion's old hands, and for Grayson Carlisle, the Legion's founder. Alex's father. And now Davis was squared off almost toe-to-toe with the Vindicator and the Wolfhound, trading shot for shot in a furious exchange of sizzling laser bolts. Clay's Shadowhawk, Alex knew, was already bone dry for long-range missiles. That salvo a moment ago had probably emptied the last of his SRMs, and he must be running low on autocannon mag reloads by now as well. When his last high-explosive round was expended, he'd have nothing left but the laser mounted on his right forearm. His mech had been badly worked over at Haladon, too, and there were great blackened craters and scars pocking the machine's torso and upper works. Under the deadly concentrated fire from the 2 4th Sky Guard mechs, Clay's Shadowhawk appeared wreathed in a coruscating aura of red and gold light as the dust scuffed into the air, mingled with smoke, growing thicker and more opaque.
Online. Weapons online. All systems normal.
Override engaged.
Override
Command
engaged.
all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Affirmative.
New target acquired.
Bear, they're firing missiles at you.
That's why I went down low. Get me.
Artillery strike online. New target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Affirmative. Need assistance. Target spotted. Target spotted. Need assistance. Sorry. Affirmative.
Just admit it. You went down yonder in the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to you. But you learned how to swim, and you learned who you were.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
A lot about living and a little about brr.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Get out of your way.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Need assistance. Need assistance. Affirmative. Thanks. Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted. Need assistance.
Artillery strike online.
Need assistance. Target spotted. Need assistance. Affirmative. Target spotted. Thanks.
Target
Sorry.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Target spotted.
New target
spotted.
acquired. Target destroyed.
75%.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Target acquired. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Need assistance. Affirmative.
The jaws of defeat are closing in around us.
Need assistance. Need
New
assistance.
target acquired.
Affirmative.
Big shot.
Thanks.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Looks like only
Target
half of the
destroyed.
enemies remain.
Target acquired.
And then there was one.
You're it, dude.
Let it go! Let it go!
You said 5? They only have 5?
This is more like it. The sparks are flying. Finally, these mech jocks are giving the fans something to cheer about.
Acquired.
Let it go! Let it go!
Destroyed. At 25%. Target acquired. Right torso critical damage. Artillery strike activated.
Respond!
Only so much you can do some days.
5 kills, 6.
I mean, you guys heard them all. I just came in and got the kills. Like, seriously, I got 4 kills, no KMDDs. I only did 550 damage. I got an equals.
Well, Army, I'm going to take off.
All right, my friend.
You take care of yourself. I'll see you this weekend, maybe.
Maybe. There's always a chance.
Okay. Well, next time I see you, I see you.
Yep,
Take
sounds
care.
good, my friend. Have a good one. All right, well, let's leave the group. Let's get into a different mech. How about, let's see. What should I run, everyone? What should I run? How about the trebuchet? Let's run a trebuchet. In the shifting, uncertain light and haze, the Hawk appeared to be bleeding, as steaming, dark green coolant gushed from a half-dozen rents in its armor. Davis Clay's mech must be on the verge of going into heat shutdown as well. But the 2 rebel mechs had made a critical mistake. They'd seen Alex's mech go down, then turned their backs on him to hammer at the newcomer, leaving him out of the fight for good. With the Archer on its feet once more, Alex guided it forward, moving in behind the Vindicator, bringing his mech's huge fists together and swinging them hard, the blow connecting with the back of the Vindy's head and flame-blasted shoulders. Metal shrieked, protest, and gave. The shock of the impact nearly dropped Alex's mech a second time, but somehow he kept his feet as the Vindicator lurched forward, the back of its head smashed in, sparks leaping from severed power leads like swarming fireflies. Its pilot was probably dead before the big machine crashed face down in the dust. The Shadowhawk slammed a last handful of explosive rounds into the WLF-2. A spent magazine cassette spun clear of the autocannon's breech, and the heavy weapon fell silent. Still standing in a literal hail of fire, Clay continued to loose bolt after bolt of laser energy into his remaining opponent. But he was badly outmatched in weaponry now. The Hawk outmassed the Wolfhound by 20 tons, but the WLF-2 mounted 3 Defiance B3M medium lasers in its chest, and the Cyclops 12 large laser in its arm alone outmatched Clay's single operational weapon. With the Vindicator down, Alex pivoted toward the Wolfhound, his targeting crosshairs centering on the machine's back where its armor was weakest. As he triggered a barrage, the WLF's rear-mounted Defiance laser opened up in reply, striking the Archer's right arm. Alex's heat monitor showed his mech's heat off the scale, and his computer was once again advising him to eject. Ignoring the computer's voice and alphanumerics, he kept firing, aiming for the ball and socket mounted barrel of the Wolf's rear laser. And then, As the weapon vanished in a white-hot flare of vaporizing metal, he walked the fire up the enemy mech's back. "Alex!" came Davis Clay's cry over the tactical link. "Alex, I'm burning!" "Punch out!" Alex yelled back. The Wolfhound was trying to turn to bring its full battery of front-mounted laser weaponry to bear on the Archer, but Alex kept the ARC-4M moving, circling the damaged WLF as quickly as it could turn. An explosion tore access panels from the Wolfhound's side, sending them dancing and spinning across the wreckage-littered floor of the Arroyo. "Alex, help me!" But Alex was too far gone in the bloodlust of battle. The Wolfhound filled his vision, his mind, its flame-wreathed form shimmering beneath the lash of his lasers as he moved closer. Slowly, reluctantly, the other mech collapsed, dropping to its knees. Smoke was curling from seams and openings as sparks jittered and flashed in the shadowy, wire-packed recesses revealed by the blown panels. Abruptly, a curved sheath of armor slid back on the machine's sloping head. There was a flash, and then the Wolfhound's pilot was rocketing clear of the open cockpit, his seat trailing a column of yellow-white flame. The WLF-2 balanced there for a moment, then as the pilot's chute opened, another internal explosion pitched it to the ground with a ragged crash. Only then did Alex turn to check on Davis. The Shadowhawk was on fire, with black, oily smoke spilling from a crater in the mech's chest just below the cockpit spaces, and orange flames licking about the machine's upper torso. "Davis!" He started toward his mech's toward his Meads? His friend's Shadowhawk, just as a fireball blossomed from the mech's interior, and the right arm spun clear, trailing smoke from its half-molten stump. The fire spread. Alex couldn't be sure what was burning. Possibly the Hawk's power plant had ruptured and ignited the tungsten steel struts and internal bracings. Even steel will burn when the temperature is high enough. "Davis!" he yelled. "Punch out! Punch out! Damn it! Punch out!" The only reply was a shrill scream of raw agony, ragged in his neurohelmet headset. In seconds, Alex reached the Hawk, which stood immobile now, burning furiously. His own heat was still high, and this close to that inferno it would go higher still, but he ignored it, trying to figure out some way to stifle the flames, to rescue his friend. "Davis!" The screaming stopped. There was a long and death-still silence, punctuated by the roar of flames, the hum of Alex's instruments, the shrill ping of overheated metal.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override
Yeah, flight
engaged.
is a go.
Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yay, more pay-to-win max. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Well, that was just weird.
spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Small laser destroyed.
Guys behind us, guys down here.
Target spotted.
Above you.
Target spotted.
You're up on top on the left, guys.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Left arm critical damage.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Left torso critical damage. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Right arm critical damage. Right
Target
arm
spotted.
destroyed. Right torso critical damage. Center torso critical damage.
Sorry.
ER large laser destroyed.
Target spotted. Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Well, that didn't go so well. Let's do a different mech. How about... No. Oh, you know what? Let's do the Kit Fox with the lasers. I like that one. Very easy. Very easy. There we go. This, let's see. Davis, do you read me? Come in. Or rather, the outward screams. The screams coming to Alex over his tag link had stopped. But he could hear them still in his mind, going on and on and on. Chapter 1. The Residents, Dunkeld, Glengarry, Sky March, Federated Commonwealth, to 75 hours. 10 March 3057. With a shout to rival the screams echoing in his mind, Alex Carlyle came full awake. He was sitting upright in his bed, in his quarters within the residence, the ancient hilltop structure that the Legion had converted to a planetary defense facility and home base fortress. His sheets were soaked, his naked body coated with a clammy sheen of sweat. Trembling, he slumped back onto his pillow, eyes wide and staring up into the darkness. Sleep, he knew from past experience, would not return to him anytime soon, nor did he relish the thought of the dreams that were certain to return. "Computer," he called into the darkness. "Lights." Obediently, the wall screen displays came up, illuminating the room. Decorated in Glengarry's early colonial period, the bare ferrocrete walls were covered over with thin vid screen panels that could show real-time imagery from high atop the castle ramparts, or any desired rec vid in the base archives. At the moment, they played a simple, mindless light show of interpenetrating shapes and colors, a designing greens and blues of Tomo, the 25th century New Edinburgh master that was intended to be restful. To Alex, it felt as though he were trapped underwater, that at any moment he would drown. "Computer," he said, "normal lighting." The Tomo designs faded away to a soft, warm light, balanced to match the normal daytime illumination of Glengarry's orange sun. Swinging his legs out of the bed, Alex rose and padded barefoot across the room to the master terminal. "Computer, voice connect, Medtech Jameson," he said, sliding into the chair. "Negative vid." A window opened in the portion of the vid screen above the terminal, but it remained blank save for the word "connecting" flashing on and off. The flashing went on for some time, longer than Alex had expected, before the word was replaced with a new legend. "Connection established. Negative vid."
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
Where are you, enemy? Where are you, enemy? I know you can be found, but where will you be found? On our travels down the H-line. Always happens on this map. Our group travels the H-line. Their group readies up at the Citadel area, and that is where the fight occurs. But I will go a slightly different way. I will go here along the eye line and see if I can't snipe them just a little bit as I'm coming around.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Oh, I could not hit him. He was too far away for me. As is he.
Target spotted.
I will have to get closer.
New target acquired.
Get a little bit closer.
Target spotted.
You're my kind of mech. So big and so strong.
Target spotted.
Come a little bit closer. I'm all alone. And the night is so long.
Target spotted.
Can we move away from them before they pin us there?
Target spotted.
Scroggles the duelist.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Of course, if anybody comes at me around over here, I may be screwed.
Contact Fox 9 and G8. They got Overwatch in Fox 9. Don't overpeak.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Sorry. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oops.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, well, hopefully I distracted that guy a bit. Everybody out here with the long-range Goss.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Yay, jump, Ping, jump!
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target
The
acquired.
enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
It's a fresh-ass Cyclops right there.
Target spotted.
So staying on Fox 7.
New target acquired.
2 mechs in Fox 7, Night Star and a light.
Target spotted. Looks like only half of the enemies remain. Target spotted.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I said we let them push us because we're up 2.
Spotted.
Yeah, if we're hurt, we don't need to push in.
Target spotted.
Never mind. Total.
Enter
That's fine.
critical damage.
Well, that doesn't feel good. Fucking ping.
They got
Oh, only
range.
2484?
How does he got range?
Whoever has the most mechs left when time runs out wins. So
New
survive.
target acquired. New target acquired.
Yeah, we got mechs with no ammo. So don't push. And don't peek either.
New target acquired. Right torso.
I
Critical
mean, how the hell
large laser.
is he making
Damn it.
those shots?
Heat sink destroyed.
Yeah, there's the mech in Fox 8 fucking. That's a Night Star right there.
New target
Hostiles
acquired.
are remaining. Crush the cowards.
Good kill. Yeah, 2 and Fox 9.
Those guys got too much range. I can't approach them. I think I'm just gonna have to sit it out.
Don't just stay out of cover. They gotta come to us before the timer runs out.
Yeah, and they're a dead shot with those PPCs.
The velocity seems to be crazy on them, actually.
Okay, that's summoners.
What chassis
Fuck
is he
that
running?
thing.
Target spotted.
We're good as long as nobody dies. So we can actually go backward if we want.
If you drew back into cover, then that would force them to come to you. Right now, we're going to win in 2 minutes. But if we can draw them out of cover, then you might get an advantage.
But we still need to stay together.
Indeed.
With the power of love, we got this.
Target acquired.
Golf 7 corner.
We got one Golf 7.
I'm literally one shot, guys.
Critical damage.
Just get back. Don't die. You got 1 minute.
Assault pushing Echo 7. Correction, Fox 8. You gotta get a kill in the next 40 seconds. Otherwise we'll have a draw.
New target acquired.
They die?
Warrior, respond. It's clan command.
Yeah!
Oh, wow. He killed himself right at the end for us. How nice. Zero killing blows, 5 kill assists, 409 done, 235 taken. He did too fast. Yeah, I mean, look at that damage that he was hitting from out there. I mean, that's ridiculous. That guy was close to dead. He was still pretty fresh. Because I started burning his back, and he didn't have a hole in his armor anywhere. Nowhere. What is it? Came a woman's voice over the room's speaker system. Her tone was brusque and not a little annoyed. Ellen? Alex asked. Alex, did I wake you? There was a moment's pause. It's 0270 local, and you ask me if you woke me up? Sorry, I thought you had the duty tonight. Watson's on tonight. The annoyance faded somewhat, swallowed in the sound of a yawn. What's the matter? The dream again? I can't sleep, Ellen. Slowly, almost unwillingly, Alex looked down at his hands. They were still shaking, a faint, barely perceptible trembling that was completely beyond his control. I'm having trouble sleeping, he finished, unhappy with his lame response. I'll be right down. No, listen. Patch me through to Watson. I'm really sorry I woke you up. I'm up. 10 minutes to get some clothes on. The screen's legend shifted to transmission ended. Rising from the chair, Alex glanced down at himself. 1 year after Haladon, 4 months after the savage and desperate guerrilla campaign that had followed, and his torso was still so lean and stringy that he could count his ribs. He decided he'd better put something on as well. Being a medtech, Ellen Jameson wasn't prudish about male nudity, but Alex didn't want her to think he'd rousted her out of bed in the middle of the night for anything more than a chemical sedative. A word to the computer unfolded his closet access, and a few moments later he was wearing a jumpsuit, dark gray and short-sleeved, with the gray-on-red skull emblem of the Grey Death Legion. Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Heading up to Charlie 4, Delta 4. Gonna counter their push.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh, there they are.
New target
Yeah,
acquired.
Echo 4.
Spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
We need to help the Delta 4 people out. We need to cut from Delta 3 into Delta 4. Here they are, they're coming across the bridge.
Critical damage.
Spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Ow. I didn't mean to fall.
I hate falling off there in that little ravine.
Yeah, there's a Warthog and I think a heavy assault over here in Echo 4.
UAV above us.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Ugh.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Right torso critical damage. Right arm destroyed. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Oof. That was kind of a rough match for them. That Jenner was kicking my ass. Very little damage on that one. The Dream. Again. The Glengarry campaign had begun over a year ago, with the revolt of Sky separatists against the Federated Commonwealth. Colonel Grayson Death Carlisle, Alex's celebrated father, had passed temporary command of the Grey Death Legion to his son, with orders to keep the peace on the Fedcom world of Glengarry. Command? Yeah, right. With old-time mech vets like Davis McCall, Hassan Ali Khaled, and Charles Baer in the unit, his stint as regimental commander had been more of a training simulation, with a whole company of instructors to grade his performance. Unlike those of a simulation, though, the battles, the suffering, and the deaths had been all too real. At Haladon, the Legion had suffered a sharp and bitter defeat. Alex's charge against the vanguard of the rebel pursuers at Ryko Pass was credited with saving the Legion, but at a terrible personal price for Alex. And after that, 7 long months of guerrilla warfare, of hit-and-run strikes against the rebel forces who'd occupied Glengarry's population centers. In particular, there'd been a bitter campaign against the enemy's supply lines, concentrating on Glengarry's maglev network. But where the rebels had access to the factories and machine shops and other high-tech privileges of power, each loss the Legion suffered was irretrievable. Fresh recruits had dwindled to a trickle as the rebel government had tightened its grip on Glengarry's civilian population. New mechs and the parts to keep the old ones running were scavenged from battlefields, or the Legion had done without. It had been the most bitter and unrelenting of all types of warfare, a guerrilla conflict that the rebels would win if they could bring the Legion to bay, just once forcing a stand-up fight. It had been, from start to finish, an assignment seemingly calculated to test the young Carlisle's performance under pressure and his ability to accept the responsibility that went with command. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, no. No es bueno. Override engaged. Provide the ECM.
Flag is now on the back of our stalker.
Looks like they're doing a full rotation through C4, C5. Stop rotating, turn around, get ready to face them.
Hey, Arizona,
your ECM
what
just got
country is
canceled,
that?
guy in D3.
What country's flag is that, buddy? Oh. What, Transylvania?
Target spotted.
They got a narker.
Whoa! I don't think we can call them that anymore.
Only they can call themselves that now.
Yeah, they say that a lot in the rap music.
Target spotted.
Yeah.
Target acquired. New target.
Charlie 4, Raven, and 2 lights.
Wow. One shot almost took out all of my legs.
Target spotted. Target. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Anyone got a UAV? Throw up a UAV for our alarms.
Target.
Charlie 4,
Hammer
4 mechs.
Bravo, Hammer Bravo.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Right flag critical damage. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Destroyed. Left flag critical damage.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
That one shot to the legs earlier really is screwing with my game here.
Charlie 3, Charlie 3, C2.
Yeah, we got one low down 4, D4, down low.
Did you just say it was Modelo time, buddy?
D4, E4 low, there's a timber wall.
Oh, it's Modelo time for me.
New target acquired.
God, that guy is fresh.
Right torso critical damage. New target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Artillery strike online.
25. Do not let the enemy.
You have a responsibility to your
Well, he
people,
died in it again.
to the men and women who look to you for leadership. So spoke the normally taciturn Charles Bear, just before Kill Cranky Pass, and the concluding action of the long Glengarry campaign. Bear, a legend within the mercenary community, was a third-generation mech warrior from Tau Ceti II, who, like McCall and Khaled, had been among the first to join Alex's father almost 30 years ago, when the Great Death Legion was first being organized. He'd been in secluded retirement on Glengarry until he'd heard about the desperate straits the Legion was in. His appearance at Kill Cranky and in particular the morale boost generated simply through his unexpected arrival, just might have been what turned the tide at last in the Legion's favor. Responsibility. Yeah, it had been Alex's responsibility that Davis Clay had died horribly, trapped in the cockpit of his burning Shadowhawk at Haladon. It had been his responsibility that Hassan Ali Khaled had been badly wounded at the fight in Lokabar Forest 6 months later. Hell, it had been his responsibility, from first to last, that the Grey Death Legion had suffered over 60% casualties on Glengarry by the time his father had finally arrived to lift the siege and rescue him. 60% casualties. It was a grim and bloody statistic, and not one that spoke well of his handling of the campaign. It was all the worse, in Alex's opinion, that somehow or other he'd been painted as a hero, the man who'd held the Legion together and kept the 4th Sky Guard rebels off balance until the relief force could arrive. Truthfully, the rebels had been in nearly as bad shape as the Grey Death by the time the balance of the Legion's Old Guard and the famous Northwind Highlanders had arrived. Alex's campaign against the Maglev lines had been remarkably successful. But at what a damnable cost. Alex knew well what the people who called him the hero of Glengarry did not. That Bear and Khaled and the other old-timers of the Legion had propped him up in his command and covered his mistakes. That he was not ready for the pressures of that command and probably never would be. A chime sounded. Enter.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Capture resources and wipe the surface clean of any enemies. Gamma is theirs. We have taken Sigma.
Target acquired.
Spotted. The enemy has captured Epsilon. Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
The enemy has resource point
New
data.
target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
New target
Thanks.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Kappa is under control. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. We have spotted.
We got a mech coming in Delta 4, Delta 5 into the basement.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target
Why are all you assaults in the basement?
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target spotted. Target spotted. They are a quarter of the way there. Do not let them push ahead. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
A good start. Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Warriors.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Epsilon. I think we're crushing them just a little bit on this one.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
It's just a little bit funny, this feeling inside,
Target spotted.
where the enemy is. They think they can't hide. You know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. I don't know why someone is on Sigma.
We got a guy on
New
Sigma.
target
Destroy that.
acquired.
I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind what I put down in words. How wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words. How wonderful life is. Oh, there we go. Well, that was a very one-sided battle. I don't like those kind of battles. I'd rather a good stand-up fight. A nice even match between us and them. But, you know, sometimes this is just the way it goes. Ellen Jameson was a tough, attractive brunette. A skilled medtech, one of the recruits who joined Alex's fugitive forces during the rebellion. She'd started out visiting Alex's men at their hideout in the heavily forested Glencoe Highlands, bringing antibiotics and bandages, and treating the more serious injuries with a portable medkit. After rebels had killed her husband and 8-year-old son and burned her home, she'd signed on with the Legion permanently. One section of the vidscreen wall slid open and she walked through. In one hand she carried a slender circlet of black plastic, the kind designed to be worn around the head, with a hand controller attached by wires. So, restless night? I guess so. Alex nodded toward the device in her hand. What's that? Electronic sedative. She held it up for his inspection. Modulates your alpha waves and passes the neural messages that lower adrenaline production, ease muscle tension, and generally help you relax. He frowned. I was hoping for something a little stronger. What, pills? You know my feelings about that. Ellen was notorious for her dislike of any chemical cure even remotely addictive, physically or psychologically. Well, or sex. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I didn't mean... Oh, it's not that you're unattractive. She continued in a matter-of-fact tone as she unwrapped the wiring to the headset. She gestured for him to lie back on his bed. Quite the contrary, in fact. But it wouldn't do to flaunt a relationship like that in front of the men and women of your command. I'm not interested in sex, MedTech, Alex said bluntly. I just want to get some sleep. This is the ticket, then. Standing by his bed, she slipped the circlet over his head and made some adjustments to the fittings. Though I wonder, how's Caitlin these days? Caitlin? What does she have to do with it? You said you weren't interested in sex. I was wondering whether that was a symptom of your depression, or if you'd had a fight with Caitlin.
All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
You hosers.
Target acquired.
Pretty much their entire team moving through F5 right now.
Acquired.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
They are very well grouped up, so don't run off on your own into them.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, Canada.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted.
Their snipers off of F5.
Need assistance.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Enemy base is being captured. New target acquired.
I may as well head back with this guy.
Enemy base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured.
This wasn't my plan, but I can't do much by myself against the rest of their team, so may as well stand on the base.
Enemy base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured. Base is being captured. New target acquired. Enemy base is being captured. Base is being captured. New target acquired. Enemy base is being captured. Base 25% captured. Base is being captured. Left leg critical damage. Heat tank destroyed. Right torso critical damage. Center torso critical damage.
I mean, I had no intentions on that being the way I played that match. But depression? He shook his head. Conversations with Ellen Jameson tended to be jerky, confused exchanges. The lady had a lightning-quick mind that could jump and veer unpredictably. What depression? She was closely studying the readouts on the hand controller and making subtle adjustments to a rheostat knob. Alex could feel the tingle of a current flowing through contacts in the circlet. 1,000 years ago, she told him, you likely would have been diagnosed as suffering from shell shock or combat fatigue. Post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, was the clinical term for the condition. It means you've seen too much, suffered too much, and your mind is telling you to curl up in a tight little ball and let the universe go to hell. I thought that was cowardice. Alex was surprised at how bitter the word sounded in his own ears. That too. Combat does terrible things to a person, especially if he lets himself feel too much. It can turn a strong man into an emotional cripple. It can knock every prop of decency and social protocol out from under you and leave you unable to trust or believe in anyone, not even those closest to you. It can make you withdraw so completely from reality that everybody else thinks you're a coward or catatonic. Modern-day warfare especially, in spite of all the conventions and the courtly formalities, will chew up a man's soul in no time at all. I think that's because it pits frail, unprotected human beings against 12-meter battle mechs. Man against killer machine, you know. Only the man doesn't have a prayer of survival, not unless he's part machine himself. The circlet was humming softly now, though Alex found himself unable to concentrate on the sound. He was feeling more relaxed, yet sleep was the last thing on his mind. Sleep was where the nightmares awaited him, and he couldn't face that. Not yet. You're saying I should be more like a machine? Lose my emotions? My feelings? Of course not. But you might have to do some hard self-evaluation about whether or not you're cut out to be a mech warrior. Even heroes have to retire sometime. Heroes. The single sharp word was almost a curse, an indictment of the events that had placed him where he was. You're the hero of Glengarry, or had you forgotten? No, I remember, all too well. I'm finding it kind of hard to live up to that role. Nothing surprising there. It wasn't me that held the Legion together during the campaign, Ellen. You know that. You were there. Seems to me you did all right. Seems to me I was being propped up by Major McCall and most of the other old-timers in the regiment. Half the time I never even knew what I was doing. I'm not a military person, Alex. I wouldn't know a flank march from a flank steak. Well done. But it seems to me that any good military commander is going to rely on his more experienced subordinates for advice, and maybe even to jerk his tail out of the fire once in a while. You held the Legion together until the relief force arrived.
Weapons online. All systems.
Override engaged.
Saying hi, bro, because the last times we fought you, you were on the off force instead of our force.
I know. I hunted you. I hunted you well. I hunted you very well.
Yep, and you got me once, too. Yeah.
I did get you once.
I've missed that keyboard ceremony.
Well, you know, the stream is up.
Especially on Thursdays.
Only on Thursdays. It's really the only day I play MechWarrior anymore. I got too much else going on.
I thought it was other days too. Copy that. Thursdays.
No, Tuesdays and Saturdays I read indie books on stream, and then Thursdays I do this. Other than that, it's voiceover stuff. It's writing a book. It's all sorts of other stuff.
Target spotted.
So does that mean we're only Tuesday fans?
Sure.
Okay, I was wondering the same thing. Wait.
Need assistance?
I think I'm seeing them more than Thursdays. What's happening?
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Just Thursdays.
New target acquired.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Saturdays is 100% just reading books.
I gotta say, I'm a fan of the books. I've listened to many of those.
Well, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
$200-ton Fat Boys, Delta 3.
New target acquired.
Julie CT. We got a Lance behind us there on the 2 line. Nice maneuver on their part.
New target acquired.
I can't stand up to the triple PPCs. It will eat me alive.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Haha! You're welcome in advance.
Yeah, I like this mech, but it's just not doing good things for me tonight. Until my father arrived, you mean? Storming out of the sky at Inverie. Dropships laden with fresh mechs, and how the survivors of the Legion had gone wild at the sight, knowing that the Carlisle had returned. Do I detect some bitterness at that? Or is it jealousy? Jealous? Of my father? I don't think so. Bitter, then, about having him come and rescue you, as you put it. Maybe that's it. He sighed. I think, Ellen, that I'm just very, very tired. I'm tired of trying to live up to the image expected of the son of the great Grayson Carlisle. I'm tired of living in his shadow. Tired of trying to live up to the standards of tactical brilliance and leadership he set years before I was even born. Tired of being compared to him. Tired of never being quite good enough. There is another explanation, of course. Oh, and what is that? That you're feeling sorry for yourself. Maybe that too. It was too much trouble to refute the charge. Besides, it didn't matter much. one way or the other. Nothing seemed to matter much anymore. You thought about chucking it? About giving the whole thing up? Alex shook his head. Alex turned his head, trying to focus on Ellen. Somehow, in the past few moments, the room's decor had been returned to the blue-green movements of the Tomo abstract. Had he ordered that? He couldn't remember. Still, it wasn't unpleasant anymore. It was almost restful. What do you mean? Just wondering. She was continuing to study the readout pad in her hand. I mean, if you're not happy piloting a mech, what else would you want to do? When he didn't answer right away, she pushed ahead. After all, Alex, it's not as though you have to live up to your father's ideals, your father's plans for your future, is it? He didn't make me a mech warrior, he replied. But was that strictly true? The son of Grace and Death Carlyle and Laurie Calmer could hardly help but soak up the mythos, the language, the very atmosphere of what it meant to be a mercenary mech warrior. Surely there'd been the unspoken assumption all along that Alexander Carlyle would pilot a mech someday. He could remember playing in mech simulators when he was 6 years old and sitting around in the regiment's barracks lounge listening to the vets' war stories. He'd wanted to be a mech warrior for as long as he could remember. Not so much out of any thirst for glory or love of danger, but because he quite simply knew nothing else. It's actually starting to get kind of cold in my office. I mean, it's probably freezing outside. Oh yeah, I'm blowing in 35-degree air. I would imagine that it would start to get a little bit cold in here. A little bit funny. This feeling inside.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Piranha. Uh-oh, I've seen what some people do with cucumbers.
That's only on weekends.
I forget, is it cucumbers that people scare cats with, or were those like zucchinis or something?
Cucumbers. Of course, I imagine any long green fruit would do the job.
Is that what you were referring to? You said that's what people do with cucumbers, is scare a cat?
Sure, that's what I was talking about.
I knew it.
Nobody was talking about bedroom
Make
aids.
salad out of it.
Target spotted.
They make it weird.
So nobody was talking about making pickles.
Target spotted.
Come on, who's seen that episode of Family Guy?
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Spotted. Target spotted.
One shot, down 9%.
Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
They've gone pretty hard to the spot. They've helped.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
I've gone too far.
Spotted. Target spotted.
Perfect.
Target spotted.
Full shot to the railgun, D6.
Target
Yeah,
spotted.
careful Delta Line, I thought there's a lot.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Defend me,
acquired.
my friends.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. Heat level critical. Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Critical damage. Right arm destroyed. Center torso critical
Target
damage.
spotted.
Fucking narker.
Missile. Left arm destroyed. Right torso critical damage. Left torso critical damage. Pulse laser destroyed. Right torso destroyed. Heat sink
Target
destroyed.
spotted.
Right leg critical damage.
For several months, though, ever since the end of the Glengarry campaign, he'd been wondering if it might not be better to strike out on his own, to get away from the Legion, away from his parents, away from the men like Major McCall who'd been his mentors and his role models almost since he'd learned to walk. He'd thought about that a lot. He had some money, probably enough to buy passage to Galatea, or one of the other big mercenary hiring centers, maybe even Outreach. Forget about all that officer stuff and the responsibility of command. He'd hire out as an enlisted mech warrior in some other merc unit, or even sign with a house unit. Of course, he'd have to change his name. Damn it, could he ever escape his past? Escape who and what he was? It was possible. The three-dimensional volume of space known as the inner sphere was enormous beyond human comprehension. With 1,000 worlds or more to choose from, he ought to be able to find a place for himself. A place where he was not known as the hero of Glengarry, or as Grayson Carlyle's son. More worrisome by far, though, were the conflicting thoughts raised by Ellen's question about what he would do if he were no longer a mech warrior. On the one hand, he knew nothing else, could imagine doing and being nothing else. On the other, though, was a secret dread, one rarely examined and then never at all closely, that the 7 months campaign on Glengarry had crippled him emotionally. What had Ellen called it? PTSD? Combat fatigue sounded more to the point. He felt, quite frankly, like he'd lost that vital warrior's edge, the keenness of mind and reflexes and senses that alone allowed a man to pilot a mech in combat and survive. Recent training runs in the Legion's simulators had not been encouraging at all. The readouts indicated that he'd slowed by nearly 25%, that he tended to think about things now instead of reacting by training and battle-honed instincts. A skilled mech pilot acted as though his battle mech was his own body. Don't think so much. Vernon Artman, the regimental weapons master, had told him time after time, "You've got to be one with your mech." One with his mech? For months now, Alex had been driving his huge machine, rather than becoming the perfect fusion of organic brain and steel-armored machine that was expected of any good mech warrior. What he had not dared to mention to anyone, especially Anders, was that every time he'd climbed into a simulator in the past 4 months, he once again heard Davis Clay's dying screams. He never noticed when Ellen Jameson removed the circlet and left the room. He slept soundly for a time. In fact, The dream didn't wake him again until it was very nearly light. All right, you know what? Let's cancel it there. We're going to call it here for the evening, guys. We got to the end of the chapter, so it weren't into a match yet, so we're going to call it for the night. I don't know who Silent Violence is, but okay. All right, guys. Thank you. The greatest gift that you can give me is the gift of your time, and I appreciate that you gave me that gift tonight, whether it was for 5 minutes or for 4 hours. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will be back again Saturday night with more reading of Gifted. It is a grim, dark fantasy book. Come along, check it out, see what it's all about. I'll be on the Twitch channel, YouTube, X, Kick. All the replays go up onto the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@SirArminius. So you can always stop out there at any time and check it out with me. And all the recorded chapters are up there, so if you've missed out, you can stop out there and have a listen in. Other than that, have a great night, everybody. And if you happen to be on the Twitch channel, stick around. We'll go find another MechWarrior to raid. Have a great night, all.